Hey everybody, welcome to Pink Friday. We missed you, and I have some people in the back room who are going to be joining us in a moment. So, hey Big Barbie, how are you? Let me pull everybody in. Okay, good. They can hear me. Hold on a second. I'm going to add you guys in. Oh. Whoever else was in here, you disappeared. So come back so I can add you back in. Because I didn't get to see what your user was. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure. So I was like, even though Mercury retrograde is, quote unquote over, it's been kicking my butt this week on its way out. So we know how I get with tech stuff, that I freak out because I don't know what I'm doing ever. But happy Friday, everybody. So this is going to be like it was last time, that I pick certain barbs who have been super supportive and are a part of my Patreon, and they get to join the live stream and ask their own questions. And then I also have a list of questions that were given to me on my Patreon as well. If you want to ask a question in the chat, you can do so by doing a super chat or a super sticker. Otherwise, we're sticking to what was already done in Patreon, because otherwise it is too much pulling on energy and chaoticness and everything else. So let me add in Big Barbie, and Carlene is here.
Hello, Bella. Hello, Bella.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Bella.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
I miss my Carlene so much.
Me too.
We missed
It's been
you.
nuts. Miss you too.
So I don't know if you heard what the ground rules were, Carlene, because I saw you pop up at some point when I was speaking. So the ladies who are on live with us are going to be asking us some questions, and then I'll also pull up the questions from Patreon. And also, guys, we are not talking about Nicki's court case on YouTube for her protection, because, we all know that the haters always be watching. So we're not giving them any info that they can use, but I did do an updated couple different times. I've talked about it on my Patreon if you want to join there to see what, is going on. But we're just not going to talk about that over here because,
Yeah.
the truth will always come out. So
Yeah.
we're not worried. So, and also, guys, I was just thinking about everything, getting connected to Nicki's energy before we started, and I
can hear y'all.
Okay.
Wait.
I know that what do you call, like, a lot of people were worried because the documentary and the album got pushed back a little bit. That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on with the court case. Don't worry, HBO didn't change their mind. She's not, putting anything off because of anything else. It's because of her switching management teams, was what Spirit was saying, because she signed certain contracts underneath her old manager. So they had to work out those logistical things behind the scenes and get the new team caught up and on board with everything for the next rollout. So that was just simply a case of Nicki is really trying to make sure she's got the right team around her this time. And
Well, I heard that the documentary was supposed to come out in October. So
yeah, it originally was, but then there was also like some delays around her getting some of the songs on there registered because they're unreleased singles. So, and then she switched management also. So, but I would rather her wait until everything is perfect because we all remember what a stressful last time the Queen rollout was.
Yeah, definitely.
exactly. I just can't wait for the album.
Me too.
I am so excited. And did you guys see the previews for the Real Housewives reunion where she's going to be
Yes, I'm
on?
so excited for that. Oh my god.
Yes,
I
I
haven't
did.
seen
I
it.
saw it. I saw it as well. She looks so pretty.
Yeah,
I was
blonde hair.
screaming.
I was
It's like
so
I'm sure she
excited.
about to
should.
drag them.
Nicki really do got a top tier face though. She has a top tier face. Like
Yes, if you search top tier face on Google, her face will pop up. I'm not kidding.
if
No, it really
Nicki have a
does. Type it
daughter,
in.
and when she if she ever have a daughter, her daughter will be so pretty. Like her daughter will
I
Right.
know. Oh my God, Papa is the cutest thing ever.
Period.
Like every time I see him, I'm just like, oh, like I just want to like just squeeze him because he is so freaking cute.
Yeah, that's a beautiful baby.
and that blonde.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that blonde hair.
I just love the fact that he's so chunky.
Right. That's what
I
Nicki wanted.
know. No, she looks so good too because you can tell that she's been working out a lot. Like she's getting so skinny.
Yeah.
Like
I
she
definitely
like
noticed that
looks
as well.
like almost like how she was like skinny like when she first came out.
I feel like Nicki is in a better like a better atmosphere now. Like
Yeah,
she's in a better
definitely.
mindset than when she was in.
Well, I mean, I don't understand how anybody could be in a good place in any way if you're dating Meek Mills of all people. But, that's why when people want to just be like, oh, Kenny's so bad, I'm like, obviously she's like happier than she's ever been and she looks amazing. So he does something right, and his son obviously loves him.
Did you guys see how Mikisha got caught smoking weed and then he called the pilot racist?
Oh my god, did y'all see how Meek is going broke and he want to talk about bag talk?
Oh my god, I seen that too.
You want to talk about bag talk? Oh my god.
Truth thing is, he's the broke
You
one. It's almost
guys,
sad.
He should have took the $500.
He should ask Nicki for a couple hundred.
Stop.
He should ask Papa Bear for pocket money.
Yeah, Papa
Stop.
oh
Y'all
my
going to jail.
God.
Papa Bear toys cost
Well,
more
remember
than
that? Didn't he post some meme saying like I used to steal too or some shit like that? And I was like, we know you used to be stealing out of Nicki's purse.
Wasn't that the
That's why she was going on stage with it.
I thought that was Safari though. I thought that was Safari as well.
The Safari did steal from her. Like, and you know what's funny? If you look up, because I remember seeing like there was like a bunch of articles like after her and him broke up where they were talking about Safari like stealing from her, and one of them like it was because somebody pieced together like a bunch of like interviews where like there was clips and stuff or she said certain things and they were like she was telling us all this time or like she knew or something because there was like one thing where somebody asked her like where did he get that chain and she said I don't know, he just like pops up with like stuff all the time. And he tells me that people gave it to him, and she's like, but nobody knows him to give him anything or something like that. The way that she said it was like, because like he was trying to act like, oh, somebody gave me a chain because I'm Nicki Minaj's boyfriend, but like, she was trying to be like, but nobody even knew like we were dating until like last week. So like, why would they give you a fucking chain?
See, this is why I'm happy that Nicki and Kenny got their own bank accounts. That's the good part about that. Kenny got his own bank account.
That's
Oh,
good.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
good. But
So
I like Kenny. I mean, the little bits that I've seen in his personality and stuff, he seems like he's just really like goofy and funny and like down to earth.
exactly.
And I've done so many readings on him at this point that if he was like any kind of like messed up or whatever, like Sparrow would have told me. But they always like him. So at
He
this
looks like
point,
a
I'm just like, I'm Team Kenny. I actually like him. I think he's a good dude.
and I like the fact that Kenny isn't a clout chaser. He doesn't want to be on the internet, and he's very quiet.
Exactly.
He's very quiet. He's just about his family.
he's
And
very
Yeah.
hands on.
his sisters, they're very nice as well. Like they don't care about the internet either. Like Kenny's whole family, isn't clout chasers. They're very cool
No,
people.
that's true because
Mm-hmm.
it's like funny because Kenny does have siblings, but you couldn't tell anybody like who they were. Like, nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
The same with Nicki. Her sister doesn't be on the internet like that either.
I know. I feel bad for me that people were trying to be mean to her and drag her into stuff. Because I was like, at the end of the day, you can't be sitting here getting mad about other things than harassing a child yourself. So,
Yeah.
and that's as much as I'm going to say about our whole situation, but that just always makes me mad because you can't point the finger at somebody and then turn around and do the same damn thing yourself.
Right.
So, guys, which one of you wants to give us a question first?
Can I go?
Go ahead.
My question is, will Nicki ever have like a talk show? Because I heard that she was bringing Queen Radio as like a talk show. That's why she needed the 100 barbs or something, like audience or something like that. So it's like Queen Radio becoming a talk show, or will it be?
I'm not getting it being that, around
Mm-hmm.
that situation. I do feel like she's filming something. It might be something like a one time or like a couple episodes talk show, but I don't get her doing anything like permanent like that right now.
Yeah,
But I don't feel like she would even have the time to do that anyways at
it's a
this
lot of work.
point in her life. I feel like down the road, maybe like 5, 6 years from now, totally, but I don't see it being anytime soon.
She has other projects.
Yeah, she has a lot of stuff lined up that we don't even like know about yet.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would be lit though, because she will read
Yes.
everyone for the filth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
she's funny.
her being on Bravo is like it's like opening more doors for her. Like her being on Bravo shows people that she's able to be on TV again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I definitely think so too. I was just thinking, wouldn't it be fucking hilarious though, like if she was one of the guest hosts that took over Wendy's show?
Oh my god, yes. I would die for that.
Oh, Wendy's out. That would be hilarious.
But they'll have to pay her more though.
I know. It's just funny. I don't know if you guys ever do watch Wendy. I watched like I think it was yesterday's show that Leah Remini was the guest host. She did a good job. Everybody in the comments liked it, so but
Oh, I didn't get to see. I didn't get to see that.
yeah, no, they were doing good because it was Leah Remini and then this lady Michelle something. She's from Drag Race, I think. I don't watch much TV anyway, so and
Yeah,
I haven't
I
ever watched Drag Race, so I don't know like who's
yeah.
on there or not. But that's what I mean. People in the comments were saying that's where that lady was from. So, yeah, but I was just thinking, I was like, oh my God, that would be like hilarious though, like if Nicki was the guest host. Wendy would be
That would be
that would make
crazy.
Wendy come running back to her show real quick to take it back.
She would.
Oh,
She
She'd
definitely
be like,
would.
I am all better now. Get me back on my chair.
I feel like Nicki gonna be petty if she hosts Wendy's show. I feel like Nicki, she not gonna really like gossip on other celebrities. She'll just probably read them or something. You get what I'm trying to say? Like instead of spilling the tea on them, she'll like read them and stuff like that. Like I don't know. It's
Hmm.
just Nicki petty. She's petty for real.
She really is. But you know what though, like is so funny is this morning when I was watching the trailer for the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion, I was like, I bet you anything Nikki's part is going to be at the very end of and it's going to be like a 4-part reunion, and it's going to be like the last 20 minutes of the last part of it. And then I think it was Minaj Museum or Minaj Room posted that it's her part is the second half of part 4, and I was like, and that is all I will be watching.
right.
Hmm.
Bella, did you freeze?
I think it froze.
I think
Oh,
she
she's
did.
frozen.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's that Mercury retro.
Right.
Oh my god, Bella.
It froze in our good smile though.
Yeah,
Right.
she's laughing her tail off.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think she might have to leave back out.
Yeah. Like
But
even me, it's like I could hear voices in and out, in and out.
Oh, I
yes.
notice it.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of great questions that's about to be answered tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Because it's been rumored that she was going to have a talk show, so I wanted to know if that was true.
Yeah, I seen that too. Oh, she left.
Yeah, she's gonna come back.
She will. Mm.
I'm surprised that this doesn't leave when she leaves. No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I never used this
Oh,
before, so
because it's running. Yeah. So she'll just like refresh her page.
okay.
Yeah, I agree with Bella. I don't think this is like the right time for her because she has so
Oh,
much
By
going
the
definitely
way,
on.
guys, I was just stuffing my face with food.
not.
And I just want to
Me
say
too.
I
Eating
miss
Halloween
Carolyn so
candy.
much.
I'm eating Halloween candy. Halloween
Oh, there
candy.
she is. She said 1 second, guys.
She
Okay.
got her masa. You know masa.
Mercury retrograde stuff.
The
All right.
UK Body and the Barbie.
I've been noticing so much crazy things happening with this retrograde. It's just,
Uh,
Yes. Too.
let's not even talk about the moon in Scorpio. Oh,
The retrograde has been kicking my tail lately with the internet.
Yeah, crazy. Lots of forced change.
This Halloween candy is so
What kind of candy are you eating?
I'm eating that airhead.
Oh,
I
okay.
I stole my sister's candy from school. You know how they have little
Okay.
Halloween parties on
Hmm.
Fridays before the weekend? They have a little Halloween parties. I
Yeah.
stole her candy. She doesn't know. She's
that's
sleeping.
that sounds like some Taurus shit. Like I'm not even.
They got the mini
I love
airhead too.
I love
So,
Starburst. Ooh.
Those are really good.
oh
You
yeah.
know,
Hmm.
my friends never steal my candy, but if they catch you with Starburst, you're over with it.
It's
Mm.
over, yeah. I remember back then when I used to go in high school, like I would get like Hero sandwich. We would get like a Winter Fresh, and the biggest thing is Starburst. You got Starburst, you better hide it. It's
Oh,
over.
Now, if you have any Micah Nights, you better hide it from me. Micah Nights,
Sure.
and what's those little long little chocolate candies, the little twisties,
oh,
tooties?
Tootsie Rolls?
Yes. Oh my God, Tootsie Rolls are the bomb.
Yes, they're so
Ella
good.
said it's StreamYard being a pain in the uh,
I
ASS. I don't
guess
know if
I
I could
guess
say
we can
ass.
ask Caroline some questions, right?
Okay.
wait,
Right.
O'Neill, we could see the comments from here.
Um. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because she has a rule. I'll
Can
wait
we?
till Bella comes back.
One of the people up in the panel can ask you a question.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, one of the people in the panel. Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Does anybody want to ask her a question?
Fun fact: I never went trick or treating.
It's not too late. I'm gonna be a drag queen.
Period.
It's not too late.
Yeah. I got a question.
Okay.
Caroline. My
Mm-hmm.
question is, will she have other brand deals other than Fendi? Like, will she collab with other clothing lines?
I think she will.
Yeah. Cause I think they said that her Fendi deal was up.
Okay. I feel like yes, big executives are going to approach her for more deals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like honestly, Nicki is very blessed, very blessed. Like it's the deals never stop. So she's very beautiful too because they really love the way she looks. So yeah, of
Yeah.
course,
I heard
absolutely.
her new managers work with Doja Cat in the weekend, so you know
Is
her
it
brand.
is he a male?
No, it's like I think a family company. Like his wife and him manage celebrities,
Oh,
I
because
believe.
I see this very powerful man, and
So that
they aren't. But she has to be careful. Like I feel like she needs to negotiate better, ask for better. Yay!
Oh, the queen's
Hello.
You
back. Oh,
guys, StreamYard would not even let me log back in. I was like, what the fuck? It's StreamYard, not even my internet. It was StreamYard.
oh,
Because I
Remember,
couldn't
that's
even
BOGO
log in on
too.
my computer.
Bella, there's like
Huh.
BOGO as well. BOGO, that's another one. It does the same thing. I think all of it does the same bullshit, you know.
What is the other one?
What BOGO? I think bongo,
Bogo?
bongo, not BOGO.
Bongo.
Bongo.
Oh,
Yeah,
bongo, like bongo drums.
bongo. Yeah.
Okay.
BONGO.
yes.
Okay, because I was like, after what I just went through right now.
I know. That was annoying, right?
Yes, and I hope if we do get messed up again, I'm sorry, StreamYard. It is not my internet because I had perfect internet for everything else. I was like running around screaming at my kid, "Turn off my internet! Just get off the internet! You're overloading things."
That's
You
how
know.
it be. That's how it be with my sister. She takes all the internet.
Oh
Playing
my
Roblox.
god.
It's the Roblox.
Not Roblox.
It's the Roblox for me.
I call it grow crack.
Oh
Right.
my god.
Yeah, Mercury
Well,
retrograde
it's
had
just
Roblox down for hours. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh,
did
I
it.
just seen it since
With,
yesterday.
Yeah.
without
Mhm.
Roblox, they are nothing. Those young minds are corrupted.
Right.
Well, I
Honestly,
didn't know that
yeah.
it was what do you call down because I don't think my kid cares about Roblox, but
I hope it stays down.
Right.
So,
I'm
You
sick of
see,
that damn
Bella,
game.
Me
as soon
too.
as you came back and I saw your cards, I just pulled out mine like I was about to give a reading or something. I'm like, you know what? You're getting a reading from me from me today.
Well, but Caroline, she answered a very good question that I had. And she said that Nikki will be offered a lot of clothing like brand deals
Yeah.
other than
mhm.
Fendi, because a lot of executives want her. So
Oh, there was one thing that I forgot to say. She needs to um be stern with like so nobody will play her. Like I feel like sometimes they try to play her, right? And then she needs
mhm.
to like nip that in the bud right away.
yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
same. Nikki just too friendly, She's too
Hmm.
friendly.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta be a bitch. Can I curse, Bella?
Yeah, say whatever the heck you want. I
Okay.
don't care. Everybody knows fuck is my favorite word. So I'm like, I don't care.
I
It's
love
just,
it.
YouTube that has the issues with us saying certain things. But as far as
That
I
kind of
go, and
sucks,
all my
though.
Patreons know, I bitch and complain about being censored all the damn time over there. So I'm
Yeah.
like, this is our safe space. We can do
I
whatever
wish
we
they really
want.
do that because we can just like I curse a lot. I'm a like cuss,
But it be
and I
it
have to
be
like.
it be the
They're sentencing
nicknames. It be
him
the
for
nicknames that
stuff.
Bella give for me. It be the nicknames that she give to the celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some people don't deserve to have a name, okay?
Like Mucus really is so funny. I can't.
Well, we're bringing awareness so people remember to cover their mouths when they cough and wash their hands during cold and flu season.
I don't remember the one you gave Muku's boyfriend, but that one was hilarious.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
influenza or
Oh
funeral? Which one?
I think it was influenza fontaine or
yeah.
something like that. I don't remember what it was,
Mucus
but
is
I was
funny.
dying.
I can't.
Yes.
The name you gave Cold Sore B was too funny. Oh my god. I couldn't
Oh
stop
my
laughing.
god. I call her everything though. Cheese burrito, chupacabra, Carlos.
Burrito.
Ooh.
Cheese burrito.
Um,
In
Woo,
fact,
yes.
Everything
I'm
except
lost.
for the name her mother gave her.
So
let's not even talk about her. Because last time I
yeah.
got off here, I was sick for 3 days straight, a cold from hell. Like,
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
We
so
don't wanna
sad.
yeah. So let me see. I'm looking at some
Ooh,
of the
put
questions from.
Vicks all the way.
Oh, did you guys ask about if Nicki's gonna have a role in Legally Blonde?
That's
no.
I've
fabulous. I
heard
like
about
that.
that.
It
yeah.
suits her. That's
No,
so her.
we
I
didn't.
Because
She
I'm
should be
looking
the
through
main
the
character.
questions on my Patreon. So that was one of the questions. Does Nicki have a role in the upcoming Legally Blonde movie? Rumors that she's gonna be a part of it. I feel like her and Ariana are gonna be in it.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ariana
That'll be
Grande?
nice.
Oh
period. They're
my
sisters.
Yeah. I keep
Women.
getting something like they're not gonna have like a huge role, but it might be something like where, other lawyers who work in the firm.
like a
So you
cameo.
see us, pop in like in a couple scenes or whatever, and like I feel like we might see them like in a court scene or something. I'll
Yeah,
keep
that
getting
makes sense.
Ariana being in it also.
Oh my god, so
Oh,
like lawyer Nikki, like she'll be like
oh
talking
my
and
god,
stuff. Oh my
yes.
god.
Like her and Ariana both like little lawyers, like little Gloria Allreds. Because I keep feeling it being something too, like it's a case for like defending women or like protecting women or something, and so that's why it's like
That
this
makes
whole
sense.
like women lawyers working on something.
Period.
Her and her little pink suit. Oh my god. That's
That's
Yes.
why she
gonna
was
be so cute.
You guys imagine, amazing. Nicki and I will be lawyers before Kim Kardashian.
Oh,
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
shade? Is that shade?
that burns.
Let me be
Oh,
quiet.
We don't want them to curse us over here.
Yeah.
I just sit
Let's
back and observe.
see.
What if Nikki and Ariana had like a soundtrack to the movie? That'd be lit as
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Well,
That'll be
I
nice.
do.
Yeah.
Spirit just said that they will do a song together for the movie soundtrack too.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god,
So
yes.
we'll get another Ariana and Nicki collaboration. I love when they collaborate together
Me too.
because
Mm-hmm.
they're so like their friendship is real. Like it's a real life. They're really sisters. So it's like I don't know. Like it just always seems so fun and genuine versus a lot of these collaborations where you're like the first time y'all ever have been in the same room with each other is right now when you're filming this music video.
I feel
Because
like
both of you just recorded separately and sent verses and don't even know each other,
They also
Yeah.
share these very like similar energies to each other, in a sense
Mhm.
where they're both like really girly but also like really weird. So when they're together, they do the most, and it always comes out well, you know.
Yeah, and both of them too, I think, do a good job of like trying to keep most of the personal life personal and just letting you see what they want you to see, but
And
still being able to keep engaged with their fans too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's the biggest thing too, you guys, that I think is an issue for maybe some of these newer artists. You know, they haven't built a relationship with their fans.
Mhm.
And then they start
Mm.
acting like they're, oh, I'm too good and everything. And it's
Exactly.
like, you're just some other version of some doll that nobody's even going to remember
Mhm.
which one you are. Stop acting like you're better than everybody, and how dare your fans ever ask you when you have a song coming out again or something.
Right.
Because
That's the
they be
big
catching all
problem.
kinds of attitude and stuff like that. And it's like, let's be honest, there's people like Chris Brown who just, got canceled and they were just basically canceled. But
Mhm.
they still have that really strong core fan base that keeps them in a place where they still are touring and they still have a reason to put music out and everything, because at least they have those core fans who are going to support, even if the rest of the public doesn't pick up on it and, get into it. And so, for people, especially people like Normani, that's going to be their downfall.
right,
Right.
like Nicki said, keep repping me. Do it to the death of me. Because ain't nobody else checking me. That's so sad. Nicki always speak like her lyrics. She manifests everything. You notice that about her? Nicki manifests her whole career. Like she really
She
spoke it.
really did.
Yeah.
See, Terry, that's what's so true. Terry says to me, none of these artists are memorable to me. Like years from now, they are going to be forgettable.
All
Exactly.
facts.
And it's like, how many of these mumble rappers are we really going to remember? Like, how many of these songs that have come out recently are we going to still be playing them? Like, back that ass up, because think about it. There are certain songs that, like, for the culture are played at every event and are
Facts.
memorable regardless. And you can't have a cookout, a wedding, a party without some of these songs playing. And when you put it on, everybody is gonna move no matter
Mhm.
what mood they were in before that. I mean, you can't not get all excited when you start hearing the opening back that ass up.
And people,
But
they
it's like
still
there's no songs out now that are gonna be that. None of these people are gonna be compared to Tupac and Biggie and talked about like that.
Right.
exactly.
I I think the problem is right now with music, especially rap music, is that people are trying so hard to fit into what's happening in the moment that they don't look at what they actually want to do and what they actually
Mhm.
want to push in the future, in a sense of they don't look at, oh, something I like and something that sounds like me that people are gonna maybe hate, or maybe they're gonna like, and I will build a fan base based on being myself, but they will copy someone who's like either being themselves like a Nicki, or they'll copy someone who's just like
Like
um
Beyonce, like Chloe copies
Mhm.
Beyonce.
exactly.
Right,
They will come and someone else will come and do the same thing as Chloe, so
right.
they will seem like they
Mhm.
have no personality whatsoever,
See,
and
like
Yeah.
I
people
like,
see through that.
yeah, like I like Doja Cat, but she reminds me of Nicki too much, you know. And I feel like she needs her own identity because she's talented and she's very talented
Yeah.
and she's pretty, you
Let's
know.
be honest. Normani's talented, but who is Normani? Like, we don't know anything about Normani. Does Normani
Right.
have fans?
Mhm.
Normani, she reminds me of like a Sierra. Like she give me that type of essence.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Sierra, at least Sierra, she has that little core base of fans, you know?
Yes.
and people who follow her on
Yeah.
social media and who see her family and stuff. But Normani, not only she keeps like her private life really private, but then she takes these huge gaps in between her songs, and she doesn't really open up to the public. So all of that plays into your success.
Right.
Mhm.
I feel like Wild could have been without she would have came out last year, you know? It's something like people got tired.
Yeah. Well, and I think that it's not like, let's just be honest right now. That song that Young Miami released was absolute trash.
I just keep into it.
Oh,
Weird.
And this is the thing that I just keep coming back to, because I saw people, were like, oh, well, Dream Doll did it with tryouts and then that. Why are you guys trying to do something that Nicki Minaj did? Because you're not
Right.
Nicki Minaj and you cannot
right.
perform at a Nicki
Mm-hmm.
Minaj level. So the last
Facts.
thing I would ever do if I'm like a Carisha of all
Carisha.
people, and that's how I rap, is try to do anything that anybody could compare to Nicki.
It gave me very much Barbie Jane vibe. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. That's why
I
I
feel
was
like
like that.
Carisha should just like do some. I feel like her and Saweetie just should, since they have like
We don't like
personalities
the
that people
sweetie. We don't
like,
like the
they
sweetie.
should just have like a talk show or a podcast. That would work out better for them.
Yeah.
But this is
I
And
the
feel like
thing,
in
though. Carisha's voice. It's
Mm.
not even just about how she raps; it's her voice. Because I
I
don't even like listening to her talk. Like I like Carisha. Like, this is the thing. This is the thing. I like Carisha. I see
Right.
pictures of her. I'm like, she's so pretty and she has such a fun
Mm-hmm.
personality. And like, she really did go out there and hold that shit down when JT was locked up and she was pregnant on top of it. Like, I give the girl her flowers, right? But then she starts talking, and I'm just like,
Mm-mm.
no.
Right.
I know, but it's some people though where their
So
voice
that's
is
why
just
I'm just
not.
like, that's why I can't listen to a podcast with her. I can't like, every time the neighborhood talk reposts their lives, I watch
Mm-hmm.
that on mute. I read the caption and I go to the comments to see what people say, Captain, because
Literally,
I
oh
I
my
got
can't
god.
listen to
everything.
her voice.
I mean, to be honest with you, she sounds like a younger version of Trina. You heard Trina talk? Trina talks
Oh
very
yeah, yeah.
fast. Trina talks very fast, and it's very
Oh
southern.
yeah.
So
But
I
I
think
can understand Trina.
it's just a Florida thing, because Saucy Santana talk like that.
Yeah, but it's not nails on a chalkboard, though. Oh, me. See, that's why I know Mimi's my kid, because I look up and I see as I'm saying it that Mimi typed out her voice is like nails on a chalkboard, because I'm like squinting
Oh
at
my
my
god.
little chat on the side of my phone because I have the Patreon questions pulled up. But no, it's the. That's why I'm just like, their voices, though. It's not how they talk; it's the voice. And listen, I know a lot of people don't like my voice either. I get it; you can't help
I
it.
like your
But
voice.
just like, I can't help not wanting to listen to her voice.
Bro, I wish her luck with her solo career. I feel like a
Right.
lot of people like this song, Bella. You can't lie. A lot of people was in there feeling it. They were feeling it, so
Yeah.
I wish her luck with her solo career.
That's when you know the bar just doesn't exist anymore. Cause how
They
y'all
lowered.
liking this song, girls? Like,
See, listen, Cold Sore B and Lucas lowered the bar.
oh my
Yes.
god.
No, well, I
Anybody
mean,
could
this
beat
is the thing, though. You guys think about this too. For them to be able to push a lot of these industry plants, and if you want to talk deeper about that, join my Patreon. Um,
Period.
they had to dumb everything down because you can't just pick somebody and be like, you're attractive and you'll do whatever we tell you to do, and then train them to like suddenly be this great rapper if that's not what, because that's only certain people are able to do that.
Right.
So there had to be
only
a
certain
gradual
people,
dumbing down of everything so that they could make these little, factory built pop stars and shove them out.
only certain people can be a Nicki Minaj. Only certain people can be pretty, have a be amazing. Like she's talented. She can do almost anything. The only thing I haven't seen Nicki do is dance. If we're completely honest,
I've
because she
seen her
sings.
dance.
We're not complaining about the new girl. Somebody in the comments said we're complaining about the new girls. We're not complaining. We just don't like them, you know?
But
Some of them aren't Nicki.
I'm gonna answer that in a second, but I just wanted to say Nicki did a whole entire choreography to Anaconda, and she did the whole dance and everything at the VMAs. So she has
True.
dance. She just doesn't really like doing it,
Yeah.
and I don't
She's
blame
a
her.
rapper.
Like,
Like it takes a lot of time.
She's a rapper, not a dancer. She told
And
us.
well, listen.
singing and dancing. Oof,
Every time I look at those stages,
that's a
the
lot of
floors
work.
look slippery as fuck. And
Right.
if you look too, because Nicki is shorter than most of the people that she's usually like performing with, so they always put her in way taller heels because they have to be able to get the camera shots right, and they can't do it if Nicki's 6 inches taller than the person 6 inches shorter than everybody else.
Right.
Also, she's never
So
out of
when
breath.
you're wearing shoes that are this tall on a slick surface and you're not a professional dancer anyways, I certainly wouldn't want to risk that shit and
Right.
fall and bust my ass like on a national stage.
Mm-mm.
Bella, what is this person talking about? Humor.
And so why did you all pay her dust then? Are you talking about like why did everybody pay Nicki dust?
I'm confused.
I don't know.
I'm
Me.
confused by that because I was like, okay, first of
You
all,
mirror. Just explain
I don't ever.
everything before I take it the wrong way and drag you. Explain
Yeah,
first.
because we did not pay Nicki dust. We streamed about her stuff.
No. Because I don't know what she's saying, but I'm at this to drag her, so she better explain.
Bella,
Yeah,
I'm
Victoria,
gonna go.
like we said in the beginning, we're not talking about any legal issues on YouTube. You can join
Okay,
my Patreon for
Caroline.
that.
Bella,
Um,
I'm gonna go because I'm passing out because I'm so tired.
Oh,
oh no,
Carly.
go to bed,
Oh my God.
babe.
Yeah,
I
I don't want to fall
love you.
asleep
Thank you for
online because
joining.
it was a
Take care.
pleasure to be here. Honestly, it's an honor. I'm so
Hey,
happy that I was here.
Hey, wait, can you come
No, and
next?
you guys make sure you subscribe to Carlene because she
Yeah.
has a channel also, and
Wait, what's
Yeah.
the
make
channel?
sure if you guys want to book a reading with her, where do they go for that?
Oh, psychiccarlene.com.
Okay, I'm a subscribe.
Yeah, I'll
Let me see if I can
subscribe.
write it right here. Oh no, I don't
Do
think
you
I
have
can write.
Do you have any social media accounts?
I have a Instagram Psychic Carlene. Literally the
Okay.
name on the description right here, and put a .com. Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you have a
Yeah.
nice
I am
rest.
putting
You
it
too.
in here
Thank.
right now.
Good night to all of y'all. And
Good
have a
Good
night.
good rest.
night.
Right.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye,
Good
babe.
night.
I love you. I'll
Take
talk to
care.
you
Love you too, Bella.
tomorrow.
You're my sister.
Bye bye.
Yes,
Bye.
always. Here, I'm putting her in
Oh,
the chat box
you
for you
Mara.
guys.
You
So let me get this straight. So basically, Yumir, so you're saying that we complain about the new girls, but then we don't listen to them. Is that it?
No, she said that we
No, she's
complain and we
saying
listen.
I think what she's trying to say is that a lot of people aren't paying attention to Nicki or they're not supporting Nicki when she puts stuff out, but then they're listening to these new girls, but then they get mad when they're copying Nicki, but it's like, why don't you support Nicki instead when she does put stuff out? You just want to go give hate views to these new girls and complain about them.
But
Oh,
you know,
okay.
supporting Nicki. The boys be streaming the hell out of Nicki songs.
Well, to be honest, Barb's need to stop doing that though. Like, give our attention to Nicki. You know, Nicki is who we stand. not these other girls. Like, it's okay to like all the girls.
I
It's okay.
I understand the whole, not paying attention to other rappers,
Right.
because if
Yeah,
we're
you
honest,
guys, it's
the
don't
barbs
just
do that
because.
thing.
Well, this is the thing, you guys. Somebody else would not have any career if their name wasn't always attached to Nicki in one way or another, good or bad.
Yeah,
And that is why, you know,
that's why we had Cosby be an
that's
on.
why where you always
Oh,
see that she's responding to barbs that have like 3 followers and 2 people in the tweet, because a lot of times it's like
who called her Cosby
nobody
B?
would have seen that thing until she saw it and decided to
I'm sorry.
respond to it, right?
It's fine, Bella.
So
You
we
can have.
have to stop tweeting at her, whether you're saying you hate her guts or not. Stop. Just like leave her alone, because trust me, she doesn't have as big of a fan base as Nicki does. So if all of the
Mhm.
barbs collectively paid her ass dust, she would lose all relevancy so quick.
Literally.
Bella, don't
So,
worry. You can have a career from jail.
right. You have to understand that the Barb's has been corrupted. Like, it's a lot of fake Barb's in Nicki fan base. So,
Exactly.
like, sometimes it don't even be the real Barb's that be subbing her or going under the girl mentions. It be the fake Barb's that be starting stuff, and sometimes
Exactly.
she knows that. She know that they're she just does it to cause an uproar in a Barb's fan base, and Nicki fan base. So it's not all the Barb's; it be the fake ones.
Well, that's why also though, if you do see people engaging in that, just don't both start fighting with them or commenting at them either, because either way, once her name is mentioned, it's
Hmm.
mentioned, and then it just keeps getting pushed and trended, whether you're
Yeah.
fighting
Right.
back with her or a fake Barb or one of her fans or anybody else. So it's just put that energy into, oh my god, let's
Shaming Nicki.
all like talk about like and repost what our favorite Nicki picture is, or let's all like pick a song and stream it today and get it to chart for no reason. Like, do
Right.
positive stuff like that that's gonna trump all of the hate,
And to be
because
honest,
it's
Right.
the Barb's they've been
Oh my
slacking.
gosh.
They've been slacking. Like, we haven't been able to like anything that Nicki been featured on. We haven't been getting it on Billboard or anything like that.
Right. A lot of
Like,
boats are
we've been
slacking.
slacking. Like, their boys collab supposed to have been bigger than what it was.
Right.
Yeah,
And we
and
couldn't even
There
we
were
I'm
couldn't
so
gonna
even
many
be
get
honest.
issues.
debut.
The boys collab, the Nicki verse was fire, but then I feel like after one listen, two listen, I feel like Jazzy, I don't like her part.
Yeah,
It
like, I don't
gets
really mess with Jessie. I feel like Nicki did this collab because she genuinely liked Jessie,
Yeah.
but this collab wasn't needed. And the Elton John collab, I hope it chart. It's a good song,
Yeah. I'm
but I
obsessed
don't
with the
know.
Elton John.
I don't know if it's
but
gonna chart.
they're charting really high in the UK, I think. I think they're number 4 in the UK right
Yes,
now.
they're doing good in the
So
UK.
they're doing great.
I just don't think Americans care much
yeah.
for Jesse Nelson, so
Yeah.
or Little Mix in general.
So, do
Well,
anybody have
that's
any more
that's
questions?
what I said this whole time. I didn't know who they were. Like, the only
Yeah.
Little Mix song I knew was the other song Nicki did with him, and
Yeah.
like
I
when
still
they
only
were
knew 3
saying
Stranger
Jessie
Things.
Nelson, I was like, who's that? And then like
Yeah.
everybody had to tell me she was from Little Mix. So
Hmm.
and I just wanted to address a couple things real quick, guys, to just hold your comments. Um,
Yeah. She's
you
such a
guys,
gentleman.
this isn't a place for people to fight. We all like Nicki. We're all on the same team.
Hmm.
So, if there's misunderstandings and we don't understand what somebody put in the comments, just wait for them to come back and have their chance to clarify. Because remember, too, with us on this side of things, it's a delay between us and the chat. So just because we see it, I might be trying to type and clear things up while we're talking.
Yeah.
Also, as far as whatever the other rap girls thing, I don't know who half these people are most of the time. So the reason why I even go to like look is because either somebody's like, oh my God, this person or that person did something. And I'm like, who the hell is that? So I just Google them and come across their music. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know they were a singer or a rapper. And that's how I end up listening to something and deciding, like, oh, that sucks or they're okay, I guess.
But I think it's
So,
right. I think it might be your side, but your voice sounds very deep. It's like a robotic type of voice. I don't know if it's my internet or it's yours, but your lips not matching your the way you're talking. Like it's skipping the words like on the screen, and like your
oh,
voice very
that's
yeah
weird.
It looks fine to me.
yeah. I think it might be me. I might have to come back
Yeah,
in
she looks
because
normal to me.
yeah your lips not
Because I
matching
was
your
like, from my side, it looks fine.
and then it's
But
very robotic when you talk.
Well, she looks good to me. Oh, that's weird.
Let
yeah,
me see if I
go
can.
out and come back in, and it should be.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Um, but anyways, but yeah, let's just be respectful, okay, guys? And
Hmm.
every time Nicki collabs with someone, the haters always sabotage the song with drama. But you know what? On the other hand, too, with this whole Jesse thing, and I went way deeper into it on Patreon if you want to get into that. But Jesse already
Oh
had
yeah,
drama with
guys,
all
please
of those
go subscribe
girls.
to Bella's Patreon. It's amazing
Yes, it's so
content.
much better now. I can see your lips move when you talk, and you sound like a girl now. Cause at first you were sounding
Okay.
like, oh my god.
Okay. Well, I was just saying, as far as the whole Jesse situation goes, though, that was drama that they already had because, the group, they already had problems long before that. And that really wasn't, she should, honestly, I think as far as that goes, Jesse shouldn't have brought that to Nikki's doorstep for Nikki to feel like she had to clean it up.
Yeah, cause I had a question. Is like, do Jessie really feel Nicki? If you could answer that, like, how did she feel about Nicki Minaj? Like, genuinely.
That's
Was it,
actually a good question
yeah,
because
this
she
is a real.
seems a bit, you
I don't
know,
trust her. I don't trust her.
Well,
if
it's because of what we talked about in Patreon. She's weak. So she likes Nikki, but she's weak because she was already scared shitless, and that's why she was letting Nikki speak for her and defend her. And so she wasn't gonna sit there and come out and be like, oh yeah, let me say something now too. She just sort of scuttled and hid under the bed.
Yeah, she kind of let Nicki take the fall for that, and she didn't like stand up for Nicki. She made her take the blame for everything, and then threw her under the bus in the magazine interview. So I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
why I said I don't really, I don't. You can't be like that if you're gonna make in this industry, anyways, because we see what this industry has already done to people who obviously are very strong. People like Kanye, people like Nicki, Prince, Michael Jackson. When they stood up, they got blackballed and hate trains and look at Prince had to change his name for a while and be a symbol and all this stuff. So it's like you have to be able to stand your ground, number one, if you don't want to get ran over by everybody, but number two, if you actually want to be able to make any money off of your music, like and then not to crumble under all of the criticism and everything that the general public is going to have your way. Because we
Right.
see people wake up looking for something to get offended by, and so it's like you have to be able to handle that kind of stuff. If you can't, you're not going to last long in this industry.
That's why I feel like people like Ariana Grande and all these other pop girls. I feel like the
Mhm.
reason why Jessie will never be on that caliber is because she just doesn't have the mentality, the hustle, the drive. Like Ariana Grande's been bullied She's been accused of blackfishing. She's been accused of everything in the book, but yet she's still the biggest pop star to date. And she's still going, and
Hmm.
she's still
And
making
she's been
millions.
through utter hell too.
Yes,
Right.
and not to mention she was on Nickelodeon and dealing with all that type of child
Yeah.
stuff.
I know.
And she's so
I love
strong,
Ariana.
like she didn't break down or anything. Like Jessie is really like she's thinking that she got this big old like she's playing victim. I don't like that.
She
You
gives
know?
me a lot of Taylor Swift vibes.
Yeah, she gives me Taylor Swift
Mhm.
vibe. And it's sad
Yeah.
because Ariana Grande never complained about anything, you know?
No, Ariana really didn't. But you know what? This is the thing where Ariana always was good about is that she would shut shit down. Like when they ask her stupid or sexist questions or, oh, what do you think about this person trying to start, drama or whatever, she would always be like, really, that's what you're asking me, and like turn it around on them and like
Right.
play it off and make them seem stupid. And people stopped putting her in those kinds of situations after a while, if you notice, because she refused to
Right.
allow herself to be baited into that. Because a lot of times the reason why like these little beefs and shit start between fan bases or stars is because they're in an interview and Big Boy or Charlemagne or somebody else baits them into saying something about somebody. They think they're being funny, and then the next thing you know, them and whoever they were talking about got a problem. But
Right.
Ariana never let that happen to her. That's why, like,
Ariana is really like media smart.
And
You gotta
plus
give
she
it to her.
yeah.
always stuck up for Nicki. Like when people tried to drag Nicki with like Bella, do you remember when Ariana used to get asked questions about Nicki and like they tried to turn her against Nicki and she would say, "That's my sister. I'm not going nowhere. She's a nice person to work
Mhm.
with. She's not like what these people paint her out to be." Like she used to defend Nicki down. She still do it to this day. She still do
Yep.
it. Like she's very loyal. Even though Scooter Braun don't like Nicki, she still collects with Nicki. So it is what it is. You know?
Yeah. No, that's very true. I mean, and that's what a lot of people. That's what pissed me off. When Nikki made her come back this time, and then all of a sudden everybody was showing her love and stuff, and I was like, half of you were either clowning on her when it was, the thing to do to hate on her, or you were nowhere to be found and you didn't want to answer any questions or ever defend her or have to say anything out your mouth about her, be associated with her, and now all of a sudden you're celebrating her every move. Like, how freaking fake are you? At least
Right.
Ariana, that's why I have so much respect for her because she always
Well, look.
stayed
I
down.
love
But
Ariana.
you
When
know
I
what they say? Say the queen name and you can get some ill press. So they all
like
gonna
when I
talk for
tell
clout.
you Bella, Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande are my two faves. Like they compliment each other so much. Like I'm in love with both those ladies. Like I don't care if Ariana Grande sold out or whatever she did. I still like her personality. It's the same way like Sweetie. I like her too. Not just like her
Mhm.
hustle. I like that personality. She just so
I
sweet,
love
you know.
Sweetie. You know what?
Right.
I love Sweetie too. And I've said this from the very beginning. If you guys followed me on Station Head, I always said Sweetie is going to have a lot of longevity in her career because of her attitude. Because she takes criticism well. She doesn't talk about other people. She really just keeps to herself and is about getting to the money and not being in all the drama and everything. And everybody always likes working with her. And she has a good, fun personality, and that's why people, follow her and support her and everything.
Right. See
And I
those
feel like she's building a fan base as
right.
well. With the
Right.
way
Yes.
she is.
Yeah, like I feel like Sweetie will be here for a very long time. Maybe not in the music industry, but she'll be here for a very long time.
She
I could
will
just
be.
tell.
I see Sweetie moving into acting and movies and stuff.
Oh,
Oh yeah, she's gonna dominate in that area. Definitely.
Her YouTube, you know what? This is the thing that I say about Sweetie that she does really good. Her YouTube channel. And when she's gearing up to release something, like when she's done her little behind the scenes stuff leading up to her music videos, like I'm not really ever like, oh yay, Saweetie dropped a new song, I can't wait to go hear it or anything, but like I'll watch like one of her little behind the scenes videos and now I'm like, now I want to go watch the music video and see what happened. Like she makes you excited to
She's so
go
creative.
see what she's doing.
Yeah, she's so creative. She got that brand, like her branding is top notch. Like her branding, the way she brand herself, the way she be getting these commercial deals is like a whole nother level. Like the girl is smart. You gotta give her that. She's smart, and I feel like
Yeah,
she
and
gonna be. I feel like her net worth is gonna skyrocket in the next couple of years because she's hustling very much.
Also, I feel like she's
she
trying very
definitely is.
hard to improve herself as well when it comes to music. Because
Yeah,
her last verse was actually really good.
her
No,
leaving
did
Quavo was
you
the best
guys
part.
did you guys see the music video Faking Love? She looked so good in it. But her verse was so good. I was literally cheering for her when I listened to it. I was like, oh, Saweetie killed it for once. Because
Yes.
I do want her to win. I really like her. I root for her.
Her and Doja Cat,
Guys,
I
the
like
way
both
I
of
was
them.
screaming when Saweetie bought a Bentley for herself after Quavo got the Bentley back, because I was
Right.
like,
Her
she
leaving
had to do
Quavo
that.
was good. Yeah. I had to add that song to
Yeah.
my playlist. Faking Love. It's a bop. It's
Mhm.
a bop. So, are
I
we at
know.
some more
That's
questions?
Yeah, so I was going to answer a couple of the questions from Patreon real quick. Um, not all of the ones that everybody asked, because y'all be asking some, like, I don't,
Weird.
yeah. Uh, but people are asking if Nicki made up with Lil Kim recently.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that too.
I don't know about that.
I
I
heard that
don't
rumor,
know.
but I'm
They
not sure.
slightly did when Nicki credited her for for the mixtape when
I,
she gave her the writer's credits or whatever.
Uh,
But Spirit said immediately after that, Kim turned around and started shading her again, and Nicki's just basically like, don't even
I
care
don't
anymore. I
trust.
tried. I don't care.
Like,
right,
see, I don't trust Kim. Like, like, don't get
yeah.
me wrong, Kim is legendary, but I don't trust her. It's like she remind me of old girl. She remind me of Payola B too much. Like, I don't
She's
trust her.
insecure.
Well, they're from the same record label, so
You know,
Oh,
I always say that Payola is not copying Nicki, but she's following Lil Kim
yeah,
Bob's
she's
style.
following Kim.
yeah.
Kim really did pass the torch.
The the torch burnt out. I don't know what
The
you're talking
Botox print. I call it the Botox print because she every other day she has a new face.
about.
Like,
Right.
I just don't like the way Kim approached Nicki when she first got in the game. Like, she didn't take her under her wing or nothing. She just straight felt like jealous of her and just tried to
Mhm.
like paint this image of Nicki. You know how she was
She was
going on
really scared.
interviews, disrespecting Nicki and stuff. It was just bitter. I don't trust her.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Kim needs to get over her issues because she's too quick
Right.
to blame Nicki for her not being, who biggest, baddest, most legendary, most richest, successful female rapper of all time. But it's like nobody can do that to you except for you. Nobody can take that away from you. Like nobody can come take away Beyonce's spot from her unless she decides that she's gonna fall off and stop performing and releasing music and doing stuff, and then she lets Cole Bailey like completely take over the game. Then Beyonce has nobody be mad at herself. So it's the same thing
Right.
with Kim. It's like you're the one who wasn't releasing music all this time. You're the
Yeah.
one who wasn't doing all this stuff. You're the one that was causing drama and being bitter and being mean about it.
Right. See,
But
like
Nicki
when
didn't do
Nicki,
anything to you. Nicki didn't go steal anything from you or take any opportunity away from you.
feel like if Kim wanted to be the queen, she should have hold on to her crown, cause that's what Nicki doing.
Yeah.
She holding on to her crown. No matter how many female rappers come out and rap and sell records, Nicki still got that crown though. Like no matter how many number ones these girls got, how many Grammys they got, Nicki still has the crown. Like when
Yeah.
Remy Ma tried to do, she tried to take her crown, she didn't. Like she failed. That's Kim let them take
Mhm.
like Kim let Nicki take that away from her. She didn't hold on to her kingdom, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
And you
Exactly.
see,
I mean,
Nikki said
that's what
it.
happened.
Nikki said it on Ramen Revenge. If you aren't shitting, get off the pot. If you let people take your crown, then it's not your crown anymore.
right. Like
Mhm.
you so bent on being the queen, but you let a rookie come in the game and take your crown. You didn't even hold on to it. Like you fell off in 2005 to be honest with you. And
Oh,
Nicki wasn't even popping in 2005.
oh,
So it was space open. You wasn't even the queen when Nicki was an underground rookie.
And then
You wasn't
no,
the
and then
queen.
she had the audacity to drop. You guys remember when Nikki dropped Pink Friday and she dropped that miserable album Black Friday.
Right,
yeah.
right. And it's sad though, cause
Yeah.
Kim was the greatest rapper back in the day. Her and Foxy was like unlimited. But the way she just went out, she didn't go out without grace, you know? She went
Mm,
out bitter. And now she's trying to go after Nicki. Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Yeah. Well, and I think this is the thing too, though. We need to give Foxy Brown her
I
credit
love
too,
Foxy
because
Brown.
when people talk about the
I
legends
was
from the
messing
back
on
in
it.
the day, everybody's always, oh, Queen Latifah, Lil Kim, but nobody ever
Mm-hmm.
mentions Foxy, and I was like,
Exactly.
I was in that era. I was that era.
Right.
I am the same age as Nicki, so just like she was inspired by them and watching them as a teenager, so was I. So I
Right.
witnessed all of that, and Foxy was just as big as
I
Kim,
always
but
preferred
yet
Foxy.
somehow we don't ever credit her that way.
Yeah. Foxy Brown
Yeah.
is so misunderstood, and I feel so bad for her, and like how the industry did her so dirty. Like, ugh.
I prefer
It
her over
was,
Also, can we talk about how Foxy Brown stayed true her to herself during all this whole journey,
right.
and she stick to her guns. She didn't have no plastic surgery. She wasn't bitter about any female rappers. Can we talk about that?
yeah.
And I feel like
Mhm.
even though Foxy was
Real quick,
around,
guys, whose beeping thing is that in the background? Because literally you almost made me go deaf right now because I have my earpiece in, and anybody at home that's listening with their earpieces in probably got the shock of their life right now too.
not me. I think it was Nicki Minaj is the queen of rap. I think that was the
Mm.
person who did. But no, what I was gonna say is that even though Foxy was Jay Z, she still didn't like conform to anything. I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like Foxy didn't really sell out. I don't know if she did or didn't, but
She didn't.
I think that's why she not fell off, but I feel like that's why she didn't do a lot of things like how little Kim did. I feel like Kim was quick to sell out. I feel like Kim was quick to like conform to the white people, and Foxy wasn't about that. So they just
Yeah.
dusted to the, they tried to make Nicki do that.
Also, I feel like some of her clout
Yeah,
died when Biggie passed as well,
Oh, definitely.
right. She had that
because she held on to, I'm the hottest
Hmm.
thing in the world. Da, 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 da. I was Biggie's mistress. Da, da, da.
right.
But when Biggie passed, then no one cared anymore.
You know what though? Like when Biggie first passed away, everybody was really supportive of everybody that was on Bad Boy during that time. And people were running to support Kim and listen to her music. And the same thing with Diddy and Faith and Lil Cease and Mace and everybody that we knew was close to Big and was mourning and grieving him. That was like Bad Boy blew up. All their artists were selling like crazy because it was that whole we gotta go support and listen to them and be there for them,
Right.
and hear what they gotta say and everything. So she did have
Yeah.
a wave and momentum to ride on. It's that once that hit a certain peak, instead of continuing on and releasing more music, she decided to go take time off, get herself in all these legal problems, and then everything else just happened. And, that's really what took her out of the game for so long, took her away. But again, at the end of the day, like I said, that's her issues, and that had absolutely nothing to do with Nicki Minaj, and it's not
Right.
Nicki's fault. So let me answer the other part of that question that I was answering earlier, guys. And then we do have to start wrapping things up because I do have to go in about 15, 16 minutes because, Gary's going to come get the kiddo.
You and these Nick. Gary.
What?
I said you and these nicknames. You call this man
Hey,
Gary.
Mimi Mama calls my baby daddy Gary after Gary from Teen Mom.
Oh.
So that's why my baby daddy's name is not Gary, and he is definitely not the Gary from Teen Mom. It's a joke.
But over here, any Gary slander is good slander. So
yes,
not
it is.
Bella, what if he call you nicknames when you not around?
Please
what
don't
does
give
he
him
call
ideas.
me?
Yeah, no, I said, what if he call you nicknames when you not around?
Barbie.
Barbie.
Because Barbie was my nickname, and so.
Oh, really?
That's what, like, when me and him were first dating, like a couple weeks into it, he's like, "What's your real name?" He's like, "I thought your name was like Barbara, and everybody called you Barbie." And then like, I heard somebody else say something else, and I was like, "Oh my god, I thought you knew like Barbie wasn't even my name." Well, I mean, listen, I loved the fact that people thought my real name was Barbie because I always said if the police show up and they start checking ID, I don't know who that bitch Barbie is.
Did you ever pick Rari?
Now, Bella, you should have run when he thought your real name was Barbie.
Barbie.
Mimi Mama said Gary with the
She was just like, I never heard anybody else ever say your name different. I never heard you correct anybody and say like my name is Barbie, and I was like, well, that's what I answered to because it was one of my nicknames. Like, I don't know, but yeah. So
what's the other half of the question?
The other half of the question was if she forgave Remy. Nicki got over whatever Remy tried to pull a long ass time ago because she knew that. Like, first of all, Nicki knew when that all happened that Remy was put up to it.
Mm-hmm.
I low-key feel Remy. I feel like Remy wants to apologize to Nicki. I low-key feel like Remy wants to speak out and tell her truth. I literally feel like Remy be talking highly of Nicki behind the scenes. I feel it. Like, I don't know.
Well, Remy's always defending Nicki publicly, even during Nicki's hate train. Even after she bashed Nicki, within 6 months of her doing that, and it was the height of the hate train, Remy was still on that Everyday Struggle or whatever the hell it was that they were doing. She was still on there, like, defending Nicki a lot of times, too, and that's why everybody was getting mad at her, because they were like, you just tried to drag her for filth a couple months ago on Wax. Now you're sitting on this set being like, well, I think we should be like kinder to Nicki because I don't think that's what happened or whatever. And everybody was so confused. But because her heart was never in it anyways, because she never meant it. She just did what she felt like was going to help her get her career popping again, because obviously Big Joe wasn't doing it for her. So, and we all know Fat Joe has his own issues with Nicki, and I will tell you exactly what Fat Joe's issues with Nicki is. He's mad because he didn't discover Nicki, and he wanted to, replace Remy with Nicki, and Nicki didn't need him.
Oh my God.
No wonder why he's always on Remy's ass.
All these men.
And that's allegedly, that's not even a psychic thing. That's what I was told by somebody in the industry. Allegedly.
Well, I definitely believe that.
I feel like it's true. I definitely feel like it's true because look how he
Mhm.
like whenever these rap girls mention Nicki as their inspiration and he will interview them, he always had like a stink face on him when they mention Nicki. You never noticed that, Bella?
Exactly.
Like when he would
Mhm.
interview these rap girls, he would have like the little stank face, like ugh, don't mention
He's
her.
the main one though. That like I said earlier, how these people do these interviews and they try to bait people into saying stuff. He's always one of those ones that brings up Nicki's name or has to throw shade on it when people are talking
Right.
about her to try to bait other people into throwing hate too.
Mhm.
He's
I
a
got a question.
bully.
I got a very good
Yes.
question. I don't know if anybody asked this or anything like that. But does Nikki forgive me Mill or Safari? Like, do she really in her heart like forgive these men for what they did to her? Because I never knew, like, I didn't know if you answered this question or anything like that. But like, how does she feel about them like individually? Like, did she forgive them for what they did?
I get like as far as Safari is concerned, it's one of those things like she just doesn't feel I mean I feel like she's so far past everything that happened with him that she doesn't feel mad, sad, any type of way about him or what happened with them in the past. As far as Meek goes though,
Yeah,
it
cause he be
she's
slick.
tried her hardest to not be annoyed or pissed off or whatever because to her, and this is what Spirit is really saying, you guys, is that she didn't want, like, Nicki never wants to leave a breakup hating somebody because she feels
Right.
like, hey, even if whatever happened between us wasn't the best in the end, we loved each other at one point. Therefore, we should, at least be able to remember that there was something good about the other person in the past and, go our separate ways with peace. So that's how she is with Safari. It's like, I got over it. We both hurt each other, whatever. We did stupid shit. We were also young. Like, we both got families now, whatever. It's not a big deal. The problem with Meek is he always still does shit.
Right.
And it's not
That's
that
it.
she's
Exactly.
actively angry at him. It's just like, can you please get a life and move on? Like, I am a married woman with a child. Like, stop bringing me up. I'm somebody else's wife. It's
Right.
that. It's more her being
Um,
pissed off because she feels like it's disrespectful to her marriage and Ken.
oh,
Like
Get a
I feel
life,
like
Mikisha. Get a life, Mikisha.
like
Please.
he be subliminally like dissing her. Like you notice how when she dropped Whole Lot of Money remix, he put in his caption. He put in his caption, "Put on my jewelry just to go to the bodega or something like that." He was really
That's
like,
that's why she gets so annoyed because it's like, I have a husband, you don't do that kind of shit when somebody's
mhm.
married. And I don't know if you guys saw, like, it was just today that he posted some other thing too. And when you, like, it was like a clip of something, but then when you, like, took it out of context and put it into what it was like Nicki dancing in the background in a Trey Songz video or something.
right,
Like,
I
he's
yeah,
know
still
yeah.
posting shit, but like you just see like her legs, like the outline of her legs or something, and he typed something over, but then everybody was like, "That's Nicki's legs from the Trey Songz video," and it's like, what the fuck's wrong with you,
He
Meek? Like, get
he
over it.
never
You're
gonna
such a weirdo.
he's never gonna get over her, Belly. You know that was the best thing that ever happened to that man was Nikki. You hear me?
Yeah.
He wish he was Kenny. He wish he was Kenny right now. He wish he
that.
was
Well,
Kenny because Kenny
well, what
got to
did
put a
Nicki
baby
say?
in her.
I used to pray for days like this.
Oh my god, poor Mika.
I mean, Meek is just such a sad sack. It's like, dude, please. I mean, and every time I see him in that damn swimming pool at his grandma's nursing
Guys.
home,
Oh Lord.
Guys, I feel like we should be kinder to her. She tries her hardest. Like,
Oh, Mika.
she tries her hardest. We should be kinder to her.
Look, I feel like Mika and Cold Sore B should go together. They're perfect. They both obsessed with Nicki. You
Well,
know?
didn't you guys hear that like supposedly they were trying to hook up Mucus and Meek,
Oh
but
my
then
god.
like um
Look at the French fries. Look at the French
Meek Mill French fries at the
But
pole.
imagine how
every
messy
time
that would
I
be.
see that shit, I'm like, that's why that is why you are the way you are. It's all the brain damage from them chlorine fries.
Oh my god, right?
Also, like, can someone buy Meek Mill lotion, please?
Imagine Mucus
That was
and
the
Meek.
other thing too.
Please.
I was like, how do your legs be so gray and ashy in the water?
Y'all too funny. I can't.
Oh my god, Mucus and
Like
Meek will be
usually,
with
like that's the blessing when you have dry skin being in the water because it looks like you're
Right.
moisturized finally.
I wonder if Nicki saw that and just started busting out laughing when she saw that picture of the pool.
And the fact that they look like leftover cold McDonald's fries from the
Right,
day
that's what I
before on
thought.
top of it.
Also, like, how does he even eat those fries? Because let's be honest, McDonald's fries after the first 5 minutes and you don't eat them, they taste horrible.
Exactly. If
They
you're
taste
going through the drive-through at McDonald's, you better eat them damn fries before you get home because
Right. That's why I be eating my
the same
Chick-fil-A
thing
fries
with
real quick.
In-N-Out too, though. Like In-N-Out French fries are only good like the first like 30 seconds that they're in your bag, and after that they're
Right.
horrendous and disgusting.
Best fries are Checkers. Checker fries are so good.
Yes, those are delicious.
What fries
Yes.
are?
Checkers,
Checkers. They little
rallies,
the
checkers.
crispy fries.
Checkers. I don't. We don't have that
Have you heard of
in
rallies?
California. Hmm.
Oh, you don't got
Rallies. It's like checkers and rallies. It's like I think it's the same thing, but um,
what
We
restaurant?
don't have that in California.
I'm from the Midwest,
At least
so
not anywhere that I live. So,
I know y'all
but
got Burger King, right?
we have what?
Y'all have Burger King and McDonald's. I know that for sure, right?
well, yeah,
Yeah, In-N-Out is like the biggest thing out
yeah.
here,
You don't have it here.
and
Roscoe's. Y'all got Roscoe's. I know that.
listen, In-N-Out is okay, but it's not like, oh my god, that
Yeah,
it's
people
that good.
overrate
That
it.
like it's even worse. Like the amount of time that you have to sit in the freaking line in the
Yeah, I've seen
drive-through
the
because
lines.
oh my god, no, there's like a whole shopping center that most of it is actually empty because most of the
Oh,
stores that were in there, one of them like they built and it was a grocery store and they built a new one like down the street, a bigger one. And then a lot of stores that were in that shopping center closed during the pandemic and didn't end up reopening. So
yeah.
there's like a gas station, like another couple of fast food restaurants, and then In-N-Out is in that. Dude, the In-N-Out line will make you think that that grocery store is like open and popping because the whole entire parking lot is just a line of cars
Right. I've seen pictures.
waiting to get into the In-N-Out thing. And I saw the other day somebody said that it's like an hour wait to get through the
Right.
drive-through now there.
I haven't had it out, but I heard that hamburgers and stuff be top notch. So I know.
It's okay, but it's not worth waiting an hour for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like
I
Five
heard.
Guys is kind of the same, really. It's really
Okay.
similar to Five Guys to me, where it's
Yeah.
greasy. You know, it's
That
good,
makes
but it's
sense.
really greasy. Like I can never finish the whole entire burger from Five Guys
I
because the
mean,
amount of grease in it
if you
starts to
go, if
get
you
to
guys
me.
don't want to wait, you guys can still get, the Popeyes Megan meal with the like hottie sauce and stuff.
I'm
I
okay on that. Also, no, but also let me tell you, the Popeyes, both Popeyes near where I live, they're not even carrying the sauce, and they said that they're not going to get it in either because there's no demand for it.
Oh
what
damn.
the hottie
So
sauce?
That's hot
it's not
sauce.
at every Popeyes location. It's only at ones that they know
She a
that
special
she
packaging.
has basically like fans that would come and be like, I want the mucus meal. So
Mm, that
Is it
makes
true she started her own franchise? Like her own Popeye, she owned it and
okay,
everything?
listen.
Cause I'm
Her
confused.
did you guys
oh,
see
so
that the
she's true.
papers got leaked and she owns like a 0.5% in
No.
basically, and the rest of it is like Jay-Z and a bunch of other investors are the ones that really own it.
So
Oh
Oh
hold
my
up.
god.
my
Oh my god. I'm just laughing so hard at the comment. Make it meal with meat fries.
Listen, I'm not feeding that to my worst
Megan's meal
enemy.
with meat fries. Oh hell no.
I
Bella,
That
I'm not feeding that even.
that sounds like you're gonna end up in the hospital on an IV afterwards.
no.
That that
Or you're
alone.
gonna have some Samilo type hallucinations and think that there's
No,
aliens
who said
visiting you.
Megan's who said Megan's meal with meat fries? I want to see that comment. Where is it at? Oh,
Then then
AC, one
then
of
Bella,
you said it.
Bella. Then they can have Drake's mac and cheese with raisins.
oh
Stop.
no. They can have coleslaw be making the drinks. Coleslaw could be on drinks. She could be on the drink. She could make the drinks. She knows she good at making drinks.
You guys, I don't know why I just keep imagining fucking Meek sitting in the pool, dipping his french fries in
Stop.
the pool water, and then
Stop.
taking sauce and then eating them.
Oh my god. Salty ass bastard.
Oh
And
my
telling everybody that it's really good that way.
no, I can't. Oh my god.
Anyways, so Saweetie will never.
But anyways, I do have to say this though.
Sweetie would
Wow.
All
never.
of the McDonald's in my town did have the sweetie meal. So
Yeah, I got it a few
I
times.
can
you
see
can't get
why
the
Big
milk
bags.
meal anywhere near where I live, but you can get the sweetie meal still.
I can see why the girls are mad. Sweetie actually had her own meal.
I feel
And
like Saweetie is really like Travis Scott in a sense, because
Oh,
Travis do be getting those brand deals.
right.
oh,
He's really
somebody said
business smart.
they said
Right.
coleslaw
Yeah.
B with the straw. Coleslaw with that straw. Somebody said that in the comments. Coleslaw with that straw.
Oh
Hey,
my god. Megan twerked in the
You
sauce bed.
guys,
That's why it's been
oh
special.
my
What?
god. I'm gonna get off of this map eyeliner like pouring down my cheeks.
But one thing is, I think Nikki should do like a deal with like Red Lobster, like how she used to work with them.
oh,
Like she should have
a
like her own like
Nicki with
meal or
that.
something.
Oh, can we
She
ask that question?
should.
Can we ask that
Mhm.
if she gonna have anything involving food? Like, will she have a deal with a food company? Like in the future, like a
I don't
meal?
You know
know.
what? Nikki would rather, if she's gonna go that route, do like she did with the mixed Moscato, which is her own thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Instead of I making a bag for McDonald's, I'd rather just make the bag myself and it's my own company. So if she was to go that route, I feel like she would definitely do it on her own. But I also don't get that that's something that she's even interested in doing. It feels like
Right.
Also,
everybody else is doing that. Like, why does she need to do it too?
I have a.
Right.
Are
Okay.
Yeah,
Mariah
that
and
makes
Nicki
sense.
cool? Are we getting a collab? Cause I
Yeah.
wanna know.
Is
Mariah
Mariah?
and
Who?
Nikki.
Mariah and Nicki.
Yeah, Mariah Carey.
Yeah, cause
Oh,
I wonder what happened between them.
Yeah. Are they cool?
Yeah, because I don't know what really happened. Like,
Because when you said about the Miss Moscato thing, I just remember that I saw Mariah promoting her drinks. I was like, I haven't heard about Mariah and Nicki in any
And
way possible in a long time.
they're saying that they've been fine with each other for years.
yeah.
yeah.
Like
I heard
they were fine with each other within a couple months, like American Idol being over and all of that
Hmm.
stuff being
Yeah.
done. And
I wonder
really,
if we'll
let
ever
me
get.
just finish real quick, hun, before so I don't forget. Um, Spirit is saying that it was producers and Randy Jackson behind the scenes that were stirring the pot to stir shit up because they loved that everybody was tuning in to see Mariah and Nicki bitch at each other every week. And so they both figured out like it was just guys penning them against each other because it was causing drama, for views.
Oh,
And
that's
so
bullcrap.
they're good. They've been fine ever since. So
So
I don't really see any plans for like any upcoming collab as of this moment,
Yeah.
just because neither one of them has any kind of song that they feel like the other one really would fit on it. But if
Yeah.
it was the right song, totally they would. And you guys,
um,
that's the thing too that Spirit just wants to say, real quick, is that there's a lot of people that Nicki really truly does not have a problem with. She likes, they would work together. It's really just a matter of finding the right song because we know
Yeah.
Nicki is very particular about that. She
100%.
usually doesn't just jump on a song just because she likes
Yeah.
somebody. And she unfortunately did that for Jesse and it didn't really work out. So I don't see her doing that again in the
Yeah.
future.
She's speaking
and
about that in
I mean,
Twitter Spaces and
to
stuff.
be honest with you, I feel like Nicki, even though she's the generous queen, and I love that about her, she has to pick and choose of what songs to hop on because not everybody gonna benefit her. You get what I'm trying to say, Bella? Like every
Um,
collab isn't worth it. She could have passed on Boys. Boys is an okay song,
it's okay.
but I feel like it was a waste of a feature. She could have did that with like Britney Spears or another pop girl, and it could have
Yeah.
been like epic. You get what I'm trying to say? Instead of wasting it on Jessie, it didn't do anything for Nicki's career. It really did. It didn't benefit Nicki, and it didn't really benefit Jessie either. So it is what it is. The song
No,
is
that
okay.
song, you know what that song would have been better for? Honestly, Normani and Saweetie.
True.
Huh?
That's so smart. Yes.
No
Or
money.
Normani
maybe
with Saweetie as the rap feature because that would have been really
Right.
cute. It would have fit both of their aesthetics. It would have
Mhm.
put Normani in more of a pop light and it gave her something fun to get people excited about. And nobody would have had to have any comments about any kind of cultural appropriating or anything like that. But Jessie did not fit that song. It
or
And I
we
wasn't,
feel
could
like
Nicki did
have
great
had
on it. Jessie was mine that her voice does not fit that song. It didn't fit her as a person. It didn't make sense for her to be doing that song.
and I feel like
imagine if we
if
had
Sweetie she could have rapped on that. It would have shaped her lyrical ability a little bit. Like on that beat, we could have really heard Sweetie snap.
Oh yeah, because Saweetie snapped on that Anita song. She really did.
Right.
I was really surprised. I really liked how she
She
did
said,
that, and I was like, I know she stole a little bit of Nicki's flow on part of it, but it worked.
maybe,
or
maybe.
like we could have Tinashe and like Nicki on it. Because
Oh,
Tinashe's voice will go so well with the bit.
oh
Yes.
yeah. Somebody said Megan Turk in the battle. That's why they call it her special.
I know. I seen that earlier.
They said Megan Turk in the sauce. That's why they
I
call it
just
her.
want to know why Megan always has like these like extravagant, great quality, amazing Halloween costumes, but then it's time to perform and actually make money and impress people. And it's like they went to the bargain bin at the nearest Ross and
Right.
picked out a
It's so
swimsuit.
crazy.
Did y'all like Megan's mixtape that she dropped
Mm.
yesterday? Today?
It was okay. I just don't really see any artist growth, to be honest.
Me either. It's the same repetitive stuff.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Wasn't,
Guys,
but
you
didn't she
know,
put some of like, somebody said, because I don't really, you guys, I know like 2 or 3 Megan songs and they're all songs that she's on with other people because I don't
Yeah.
really like her. I don't like her style of rap.
Mhm.
But didn't she put, because I'm just asking because I don't know, this is what I read. They were saying that this mixtape was basically like she put some old songs on there and there was
Yeah, it
only
was a bunch
really
of
like
old
one new song
freestyles.
on it.
So
Hmm.
basically, it's like Baby Up Scotty. She tried to do what Nicki did. Like all her unreleased
Exactly.
old songs, she put them all together and say it's like a project. She tried to do with Baby Up Scotty.
Exactly.
basically. Copy the queen as always. They all do
Mm.
that.
It was just
You
a
know,
bunch of
guys,
freestyles and
both
stuff.
Megan needs a new stylist.
Right.
Yeah.
She looks like a wrestler.
Drake needs a new stylist because he looks like an. I saw a picture of him yesterday, and he looked like an evil stepmother.
Oh,
Then,
Um.
then Gunna needs a new stylist because I can't unsee it now. Because someone said that Gunna dresses like an evil
look.
Mary J. Blige.
I can't
Oh
tell
my
who
God.
dressed the worst, Megan or Erica Banks. I don't know who dressed the worst. To be honest with you,
Oh
I
That's
think
God.
I think Megan.
Mhm.
She dressed with the Erica Banks.
See, this is the thing though. I think like with Erica Banks, I think that the issue is she just doesn't have the money and the access to more top tier stylists.
Right.
And when, you know, because that starts off with everybody. Everybody's look gets better. Their wigs get better. The makeup gets better. The
Yeah.
costumes get better. The more that you grow, you know, and you rise up and have more money to afford those things, and then more people want to work with you. So where Erica's at now, she's not always going to be there. That's the
Right.
difference. With
So like,
Megan, you're signed to Rock Nation. You
Mhm.
have won Grammys. Like there's definitely people that are contacting your team and saying, "Let me work with her and style her," and y'all are just turning them down.
Yeah. I feel like
somebody said
Erica.
Megan.
Listen though, I don't think her team wanna spend more money on her because I feel like
Right.
she's not selling anything. So why will they spend more money on her?
Exactly. I feel
It
like
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
he afraid to invest in her. You notice how Megan doesn't like she doesn't have her own tour. Y'all notice that she doesn't
Right.
tour by
Mhm.
that she always needs
Like no other
somebody to
female rapper can do another tour. It's like do tours. It's weird.
right. Like she got 3 Grammys and she can't tour by herself. That's not
Right.
Listen, even
she
he could come up with a couple of people to stand on stage and pretend like they like him at Madison Square Garden, and I don't think she could do that.
No.
And you know the thing is, I don't think she's one of those people who can just pull off anything. Like the
right.
Met Gala, for example, she looked like she was going to prom.
Don't feet at the Met Gala. She was messing out those sandals. Her toes are sticking out the sandals. Oh my god. Somebody on YouTube called her Clubfoot. I couldn't stop laughing. Oh my god.
I feel like the Met Gala
Wow.
was just a mess. Only Iman just killed it. She looked amazing.
Right. Yeah.
Thank
Man,
Oh
God
my
Nicki didn't go.
God.
Clubfoot. Is it Clubfoot or Clapfoot? I don't know.
Someone
They
just
call
I
said
her
think
Chelsea
that
Pinkman.
Ebony
That's like
said
the
that.
last
I
two
don't
pages
remember
I
which
watched.
live it was.
oh
But I
yeah,
think
black people
Ebony.
call her Clubfoot. Yeah.
Y'all are
Oh
crazy.
my goodness. Okay, guys, I have to start wrapping it up because I have to get my kiddo together because his dad's getting off work and heading over to get him.
Okay.
Okay, so
So we will be back in a couple weeks to do another one though.
Yeah.
So in the
Period.
meantime, if you guys wanted to book a reading with Carlene, you can go to psychiccarlene.com. If you wanted to book a reading with me, you can go to psychicbellalove.com. You can also join my Patreon, patreon.com/psychicbellalove, or just search my name up on Patreon. My links are always in the description box as well. And make sure you guys follow on Instagram. Also, my name is the same everywhere. Unless you see it on a psychic line, then that's somebody pretending to be me and make money off of me, and they're probably getting sued right now.
somebody
So,
somebody said Jay-Z doesn't pay her enough money to buy her toothpaste and mouthwash.
Stop.
Oh my god, they is getting in Megan's tail. Why y'all
that's what I
getting
said. I need to get off of here because I am trying to behave myself.
By the way, guys, it's fine. She should just ask Tori to give her some money because he's making like a million a minute or something like that. I'm sure
Well,
he will
look
be
at.
very generous.
Oh my
not after what she
God.
did to him? Not after that. Yeah, like I see Tory
You
Richard.
guys, what if when everything is said and done, Tori turns around and sues her?
Oh, what if he does do that? Like, you trying to get locked up?
You know what? I would be so proud of him if he did.
What? See
That's
her?
like this, because what are you gonna sue her for? The chain that like Pardison bought her with, the
He just
tooth
asking
he
her
sold, like.
for
I'm just
defamation.
saying though, but I mean, hey, listen, this is just my whole thing with it. If you lied on me and tried to get me arrested and ruined and tried to ruin my reputation and everything, then hell yeah, I'm gonna sue your ass right back whenever, after I prove in court that I didn't shoot you in your hood.
You notice how they kept everything quiet about their court date? It's in December, so we should probably find out everything in December because that's when they go to trial. I think.
Because they be trying to push the case. They're trying their
Right.
hardest to push the case.
I think Elsie
Yeah.
got.
Because they think people are gonna forget about it. In fact, Megan just stopped talking about it. When it first happened, she was just going on and on and on and on about it. But then
Stop.
she realized that people are starting to cut up to her lies, and she just like,
I can think. You know who Megan remind me of? Of Janitor Who. She remind me of Janitor Who. I'm just so sorry. The inconsistencies is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that's why, guys, when people lie on other people's names, if you just listen closely enough, let them tell the story twice, it isn't going to be the same.
All right.
And if you don't lie, you don't have to remember what you said, to cover your back. So that's why you should always be honest because the lies always come out. So, I think that there's quite a few court cases that are going to be happening over the next couple of years that are really going to bring a lot of truths to the surface and exonerate some people and open up Pandora's box for others.
Yeah, I felt it.
well deserved.
Well deserved.
But
Exactly.
yeah, so anyways, guys, I do have to go though, and I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you so much to Carson and Ariana and Sana for joining
Yeah.
us. You
Yeah.
guys, do you want them to follow you on Instagram? Shout out your Instagrams if you do.
Yeah, my Instagram's
Okay.
Carson Mirage. My Twitter is Carson Minaj, period.
So my
And I have a Papa Bear fan page, which is like Nicki on the Sun on Instagram.
Papa Bear. My Instagram is Onika Kingdom. Her on Instagram is Onika Kingdom _ and my Twitter is Big Barbie. Just to let y'all know.
Yes. All right, you guys. Go make sure you follow and support. And thank you for everybody that joined us tonight. And thank you to Carlene, who had to go,
Yes.
unfortunately, but we always appreciate it. And thank you guys for holding down the fort when StreamYard decided to try it with me. It was.
That's mostly them holding the torch, because I was just stuffing my face with food for at
Yeah.
least like half an hour. Like,
I didn't know what was going on. I was like running around trying to reset routers and make sure everything was working, and I was like freaking out.
Yeah.
I
Like
didn't even turn up the.
Somebody in the comments
we
section.
got a lot of questions answered today though, and these questions was good questions that people had answered stuff. Like we got a lot like known. So by the time we come back, we should have a lot more questions because I know a lot of stuff about to happen with the reunion and stuff in November. And she probably will start dropping music next month too. So we'll probably have a lot of questions next month.
I know. That's why I was like, for now, while she's kind of, doing stuff, but not a whole lot. There's not a need for every Friday, but I'm sure at some point we will be back here every Friday again once things really start popping off and we really have things to talk about. But, for now, it's more about coming on and celebrating her and just keeping the energy going and being all excited and hopeful for what's next.
I feel like she's on a mini hiatus. Like these last two couple of months are about to be epic. Like November and December. Yeah.
Most
So
definitely.
she been quiet.
Yeah.
Just know she coming.
She
Yes,
Yep,
never
I have
he
a
does.
good feelings about
is.
them.
So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you like and subscribe on your way out. I love you, and we will see you guys again soon. Bye.
Bye.